So our trip was going a little faster than planned, and we ended up at Yellowstone the day before our actual reservations. You're not going to get a site in Yellowstone if you don't have a reservation, and sure enough, we didn't. We figured we would head over to Cody, Wyoming. We had heard of the museum there and wanted to go take a look. We got lucky and got a great spot at Buffalo Bill State Park. It's right on the reservoir, has beautiful views, but absolutely no protection from those tough Wyoming winds. So we went into Cody and stopped at the Buffalo Bill Center of the West. Now, I've been called cheap before. I like to think of it more as frugal, but the museum was sort of right on that border of feeling a little expensive for what we got. If we had some specific interest in being there, it might have made sense, but we're not into firearms, we're not really into art, and frankly, most of the other things in the museum, we've been to so many national parks that we've seen a lot of this similar information.
Parts out, which also lightened it up, but this gun is much lighter, and you had the money to afford it. This was probably the finest firearm that you could get to cross the frontier with.
In the end, I'm glad we did it because we probably won't be back in Cody, but reality is we could have passed. I'm not saying it wasn't an impressive museum. It was impressive. Just having young kids with us, I think that made the difference, that we really would have enjoyed it much more if it had been just the two of us without the kids and had more time to slow down and soak it in. The next day we got up early and we walked around downtown Cody. We went into the Irma Hotel, looked at various stores. It was fairly touristy, but we still had a good day. Since we had the 2-day pass for the Buffalo Bill Museum, we went back in to catch some parts that we had not seen the first day. I really believe we'd have had a better impression of Cody if we had done it as a planned visit, but the fact that it was unplanned and all we really knew of was the museum, it fell a little flat for us. In hindsight, though, we saw the Stampede there where the Stampede is. I think that would have gotten the attention of the kids better, but there enters my frugalness. I had already felt like we spent enough money for the day in Cody. In hindsight, wish I had opened up the purse strings a little bit to take in the Stampede. So we packed up everything after our second day at the museum and headed back towards Yellowstone.